Oh, okay. Well, a couple months ago, I did an announcement on the show that YouTube was taking action against a lot of the AI channels on its platform by yanking their monetization. Uh, they've gone further and they have just started deleting channels. 16 prominent AI channels on YouTube have been just shit canned. So, to give you an idea, combined, these channels had 4.7 billion views between them and 35 million subscribers, and YouTube wiped out about 16 of them today. Let's see. Prominent names were Screen Culture. I don't want to say prominent. Yeah, hacks. Screen Culture, KH Studio. They were like the main ones out there, especially after they yanked the monetization, that were complaining like, well, we put a lot of work into this, and how are we supposed to make money from this? And they were really being, look, here's the violin, it's playing. But YouTube decided to take further action, and Screen Culture, KH Studio, they had 11 million subs between them, and they were getting billions of views. And basically, theirs was like concept trailers using AI, and it looked like crap. Swantos Fascianatus, it was an AI story channel with about 6 million subs. They basically told fiction stories and had AI images following along. You know
I've
that
seen
one.
those, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they had 6 million subs. They're gone. They're not even on the channel anymore. I checked right before we this morning before we did the show.
Yeah.
They're gone. Imperial De Jesus and Super Cat League had 4 million subs, and they're gone as well. So YouTube is not playing around. Their official statement basically was like, we are looking to improve the content on our platform, so we are getting rid of this. I love how they said basically improve content, which would imply that yours is shit, because it is. There are plenty of people that make very, very good content on YouTube that is made with their own and hands and creativity, and they are worth checking out over AI slop that someone typed in to generate. So I'm not sure because YouTube was letting them exist. You just couldn't monetize. So what happened where they just said, you know what, bye.
You know what? Like, I have no faith in corporations. What happened is somebody told them, like, this can't be your intellectual property either, like YouTube. There's nothing to stop them from, like, getting the biggest they can get and then taking their audience with them and leaving you in the dust. Like, it represents some threat to YouTube. That has to be it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, someone probably pointed out, hey, our biggest channels have taken an anti-AI stance. If they leave, we got nothing.
There's going to be an AI slop streaming platform eventually.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to take
Good.
very long.
Leave it
in
there.
the next 4 years.
I will say,
guarantee it.
can you imagine subscribing to an AI slop channel?
Couldn't be me.
Nah.
I was just thinking about that when he was listing off number of subscribers, as I was like, that's great if they're like not going to be allowed to do that or whatever. But what's almost more concerning to me is that people are signing up for this shit.
And
Who are you?
well, a lot of the videos they were
Not
putting
here,
out also,
for real.
when this first started coming out, they were labeling their videos like straight up whatever the movie was trailer.
Yeah.
And then they started getting
That's happened to me a
dinged for
couple of
that.
times.
YouTube actually started talking about misleading content in titles and thumbnails, and then they were getting mixed in with like actual trailers for stuff. You would see them like number 3 or number 4 hit on an actual trailer.
That happened to me with Supergirl.
And it was getting a little confusing.
Yeah.
And they were, of course, they would put like a thumbnail or something that was likely from the actual movie. And they started getting really hit on that. And then they just took away their monetization. I just can't figure out, because now, were they just still a threat to the studio? Were they still like, pulling viewers away?
It's still, weird. Well, all AI is kind of plagiarism. But especially if you're posting like trailers and shit, that is intellectual property. And the laws that govern AI have not been written yet. But They're gonna be.
And furthermore, a lot of other creators have been caught in the backlash and have their channels deleted. So if you are a creator out there that does maybe use AI assisting in some of your videos, you may want to be careful going forward because they're looking at everything with a broad scope. And if they detect it, you could get caught up in there. So that's even using AI to say, generate thumbnails. There is a popular YouTuber I follow. He basically kind of makes fun of sovereign citizens. But he started using AI to generate thumbnails for his videos. And he disappeared for a little while.
Yeah.
And so just even be careful using this tech to do anything with your videos. As far
And
as like...
this is where it's going to be complicated, right? Because there's so many one-man studios. And, like, it sucks on the one hand to have to do all of that, like, to do a YouTube one-man house. Like, you have to be good at too many things, and a person can't be good at too many things. But on the other hand, like, you know, like cracking down on AI is going to be difficult because, in fact, it is going to be opportunistic for like genuine people tryharding. I don't have a problem with thumbnail AI generation. Really, we don't use it.
No,
I
this
would
is
prefer
genuine
we don't.
shitty Photoshop.
Yeah, and we don't like plan to, but like there are times where I'm like, you know, like a little help is appropriate.
A tool, not a crutch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I hope they figure it out. Like you said, most of the laws haven't been written yet for that. Almost none of the laws have been written for the internet yet.
Yeah.
Like, we've got, like, Section 208 or whatever it is.
Behind
Yeah.
at
like
all times.
And for that matter, we still don't have the legislation for having cameras on phones.
Yeah.
Like, really. And right to privacy and all of those things. And as somebody who is a filmmaker, content creator, and photographer, I need them to be incredibly careful about how they legislate some of this.
And granted, I think I was one of the people, like, for a while, I think Lenza, when they were doing the thumbnails or whatever, and it was AI generated, I did a couple of those. And an artist friend of mine actually set me straight on that. And I do not fault him for the words that he said to me because he was absolutely right. One of his was like, you know far too many artists to be doing some stuff like this. And I was like, you're right. I took all that down, deleted it, and
we live and we learn.
Yeah, you know, I'm capable. I'm an old dog, but I will learn some new tricks. So I appreciated that talking to I got. That dressing down was deserved, but there are far too many talented people out there who could create something with their hands and heart and mind. And so these channels getting axed, I have accidentally clicked on a couple of their videos, so I will go so far as to go ahead and dislike, and then I'll go to my YouTube history and delete it. I don't know if that does anything. It makes me feel better.
I did, when the Supergirl trailer came out, I went and clicked on the first link, and I was like, this looks like shit. Oh no, this is Supergirl movie going to be bad?
I told you about it later. Like, was like the Supergirl something, and you were like, I think I saw, and I was
and it
like,
was like really bad, and you were like, that's not real.
Including, I've had to hit some videos that basically took one of our shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like, the journalist in this clip is about to describe the new whatever.
Like,
and then it would just, it was one of Cass's clips.
About what?
I forget what story it was,
but it'll do like an AI
like announcement
voiceover,
like she's about to say this, and then it just played her video, and then subscribe for more, and that was it. So yeah, YouTube has been good about that. They will copyright strike that shit quick, and I was like, absolutely not.
Thank you.
Pull my video off your channel. So. But when YouTube does these actions, they do it in a wide sweep. So if you're using these tools, be careful, because that's how a lot of people have been getting caught up. So.
Well, first, like, there are people, I've heard people say, and I didn't get to this perspective for a long time, that are like, I'm not any kind of artist. And I'm like, if you don't see yourself as any kind of artist, then, like, you're probably not living life right. Like, some form of it, even if you're not
Humans
drawing
create
or
art,
whatever.
that's what we do.
Yeah, like words or D&D, all of these are forms of art. They're not commercial art. So they're like, what am I going to do about AI? Like, I'm not generating images. I'm also not drawing them. I don't have anything to do with this. And I'm like, there is something that our whole society needs to do, and that's become okay with people not being good at everything and being like Cass and I have good jokes but not good drawings, so we used to draw crappy drawings and put them on there with the joke that we wanted to tell. The jokes were the art.
Yeah.
I don't even like the ones where it's an AI voiceover, because every now and then it'll get a word wrong, and it's like there's plenty of people. I don't like any, like, it's an AI generated story being spoken by an AI and the images are AI. This is garbage.
And they're ruin English, like in every language, I assume. But I will tell you something YouTube is doing that you guys should be on the lookout for. They're coming for subtitles. Have you seen this? Like, they're taking out custom subtitles. I haven't confirmed this, but I've heard it complained about a lot. Custom subtitles that people have made that are real people subtitling something and replaced it with AI stuff, and I'm like, ooh.
I haven't heard that talked about specifically, but I have noticed, because I watch a lot of analog horror, because I gotta make sure we have a good smattering of stuff for later.
Yeah.
And also,
Fodder.
There's just a lot of good stuff that's been coming out this year. Holy crap! But I've noticed that the quality of the YouTube subtitles has gone down, because a lot of creators will go ahead and type up their own subtitles, or they'll put hidden messages in the subtitles because they could customize it to whatever they wanted. And like that part of it has gone down a little bit because not everyone uses subtitles. But the quality of the actual subtitles of what people are saying has gone down drastically.
You see that indistinguishable or indistinct mumbling or something like that. It's nearly always AI generated. The parenthetical indistinguishable is typically an AI subtitling, I've noticed. And there's a couple other tells, like in dashes and writing kind of tells for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad when the quality goes down. Human subtitlers, or like copywriters, are very talented. Often they work really hard and they can analyze. Human ears hear human voices better. Yeah, it makes me sad. Yep.